Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Cleo, and today I'm doing a loft tour. Before we get into the tour, I kind of want to go over a few specifications, things like square footage, things like location, price, and all that stuff. I moved here probably about 6 months ago, I believe. I think it was in October of 2025. My loft is located in Dallas, Texas, downtown Dallas, Texas. And I've lived in downtown for probably about 2 years, and I really love it. I don't think I'll ever go back to a suburb, if I'm being honest. Going over square footage, the square footage of my loft is 1492. And let's go over price. Price is around 1800. Yes, I got a really good deal. Like, rent here in Dallas is cheap, but it's not that cheap to find something that big. And this is literally a penthouse. I'm on the top floor. I have 15-foot ceilings and it's 1,500 square feet. For that price, we got really lucky. Me and my girlfriend were really stressed out moving because previously we had a place that was in Deep Ellum. If you're familiar with the Dallas area, we were paying around $3K a month, and it was just way too expensive for what we were getting. It was around 1,300 square feet. And then it just wasn't us. It was hard to make it cozy and feel like us. It was too modern, and we wanted something a little more rugged, something with a little bit more character, and that's how we found this place. A few other things that I wanted to add is that this tour will not be the complete version of this loft. Like I said, I've only been here like 7 months. We have done a lot, but there's still a few things that need to be done. Things like the bedroom. I still haven't finished my office. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that. I started working on the guest bathroom. Still haven't figured out how I want to do that either. So there's a lot of projects, and this is the first place that I live where I can transform it into my own, and I can do little cool things like paint the walls. I can do little cool things like taking down stuff and putting up new things. So it's really cool. I just wanted to thank you guys for tuning in on this video and previous videos in my channel. If you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you like this video. And by the end of the video, if you really enjoy my company, if you could drop a sub as well. With that being said, let's get into the tour. To most people, a living room is a space where you have your entertainment, you have your family coming over, and it's just a place where you entertain yourself and people within your house. For me, it's all those things, but it's a little bit more. It's a place of solitude. It's a place of peace where I can focus on my thoughts, my plans. It's a place where I can connect with my partner in my relationship. Majority of my time is spent in my living room. So for me, it had to be my peace, it had to be my haven, my solitude, and all those things. My living room holds more power to me, and I'm so excited to share that with you guys. So before I go into what's in my living room, I do want to give a quick disclaimer, because a lot of times when I started watching, I love home decor, so when I started watching loft tours, apartment tours, it's like, how did people get all this money? And then I realized once I got my own place that it's not necessarily about the money, it's about a good eye for design. So don't think you need the most expensive couch, most expensive rug, most expensive coffee table, TV to have a nice looking place. We're gonna go over that here, because a lot of these things I got for pretty low cost for what it is. And a lot of things I worked really hard to even get. I worked super hard to get, and I just saved my money to get. But with that being said, let's go into the breakdown of my living room. Starters, I feel like this is the biggest thing of a living room. It's what people sit on, it's what you watch TV on, it's what you might even nap on. It's the couch. Before I got this couch, I actually had an Ashley sofa that was just too small, and it wasn't working for us, and it wasn't working for my guests. I felt so bad having people have to sit on that. And family, we host Thanksgiving, sometimes we might even host Christmas, so we needed something bigger, and we went with this nice kind of corduroy, very soft, almost a chocolate brown, I really call it cocoa brown couch. And it's a sectional as well. It can also be moved around and things like that. And it's the most comfortable thing I've ever sat on. It's the most comfortable couch I ever owned in my life. I love it. I was looking at places like CB2, places like Design Within Reach, and I could have spent $4 to $5 grand on a couch, but I didn't feel like that was a great choice, just simply because I have cats and they're gonna scratch on things, they're gonna destroy things. That's what cats do, and I love them for it. They're kind of napping right now. But yeah, this couch is from Wayfair. I paid about $1,200 for it. It's a 6-piece sectional, and it's really nice. Again, everything will be linked in the description, but it's really nice. I love it. People come over, they love it. A lot of times when people spend a night, they sleep on this couch. And it fits a lot of people. It can fit it's a 6-seater, so it can fit 6 people, but you can probably squeeze some people on this end and on that end. Next is also a very important thing to me. I feel like this is every living room needs this, and that's gonna be a rug. And it was so hard for us to figure out which rug we want, because most of the time we just get one from Target or get one from like Walmart or get one from one of these cheaper places. And now I can go a little bit more premium because I'm spending less on rent. And that's just been so enjoyable. And it was hard to figure out what color we wanted to lean in towards, but we decided to go with this green rug from Rugs USA. I believe it's 9x12, and it's on the expensive side. It cost about 650 bucks, but you can probably find it for like 450. But it's the most comfortable rug ever. Like, oh my God, I sit on this thing. I think I said that in one of my old videos. I literally sit on this thing. My girlfriend usually sits right here and eats with the coffee table. So it's that comfortable, and I love the color. It goes so well with the wood in the house. Next, I wanted to go over the coffee table. We wanted to get something that matched our kitchen nook, which I'll go into that separately, but I love it. Honestly, black looks great on these wood floors. The wood floors are actually 120 years old. The building I live in is 120 years old. And the wood floors have so much character. They creak. It's just great. It's everything that I love in a loft. And black looks really good. And we were gonna keep our old coffee table, which we loved. It was like a pearl, I don't know. It had different, I don't know. It was made out of some sort of stone. But we actually got this from Amazon. We want it to be cohesive with our kitchen nook. And honestly, it's been serving us well. I love the look of it. It's easy to clean. It does get dusty, but like I said, it's easy to clean. And it accentuates the whole living room. Next that I want to touch on is the side tables. These are very important because I don't really like drinks on my coffee table. Just put it on here. I don't care if I don't have I have coasters. If you don't use a coaster on these, I don't really care. But these are actually from Target, and in my previous spot, we used them as nightstands just because we were waiting to get nightstands. We were like, let's just get these. We never ended up changing them. These are actually from Target, and they're actually outdoor furniture, but I love the way that it just brings lightness to the living room, and it actually matches our throw blanket that's on our couch as well. Looks really good, and it's solid. It's pretty heavy, but it gets the job done. I love the side tables. I didn't think side tables was a must until we got this big couch and we have more people coming over. You need a side table. Next, I want to get into the pillows on the sofa. They're probably going to get changed. We do have two pillows that kind of came with the sofa, but the darker brown one, I believe we got that from like Home Goods or something. And then the green ones, which I think was a great touch, we got those from Target, and they just accentuated the living space, and they pulled in all the colors as well. Overall, I'm really proud with this area. I think we're pretty much done with this area. So another important space to my living room is my entertainment area, as I call it. For one starters, this little, what is it called? Entertainment system table, I don't know, credenza, whatever you want to call it. This was completely free. We found this outside at the trash can at our first apartment 2 years ago, and we just never changed it. I don't like it. It doesn't really go with the living room at all. This will probably get changed. We just don't know what we want to do. So as of right now, it's going to stay there. Next to this, I have a couple plants. I have my beautiful mini monstera. As you guys know, I'm a plant guy, and I'm going to go over my very small plant collection. At one point, I had 40 plants, and Texas had such a bad winter for plants that all of them died, and it broke my heart. And the ones I really cared about stayed, but literally just had one die like two days ago, as you can see. But it's okay, I digress. But right here I have my beautiful monstera. It's my biggest plant. She probably needs to be trimmed back a little bit, but right now she's standing at probably 6'5", I don't know, maybe we could say. On the wall next to that, we do have my TV. I understand when people say I don't like TVs in living rooms. I get that, that's a design choice. Me personally, I like to sit on my couch and watch TV, and I love sports. I watch a lot of football, and the basketball playoffs is on right now, so I'm also watching that. I need a TV. But yeah, this area is pretty simple. I like it. To some people, a coffee bar wouldn't be important. It would just be a space where they make a drink that they really enjoy. But for me, it's more of a routine. It's a routine that keeps me focused. It's a routine that keeps me sharp. So many times we forget those little routines is what keeps us going throughout our day. One switch up and it could make me spiral downhill. Maybe that's not right, but honestly, I wouldn't change it for the world. I've actually learned to enjoy coffee and love the art that goes into it. From harvesting the beans all the way to brewing, it's something that's really special to my heart. And no matter how bad my latte art might be, it's a hobby that I feel like it's gonna be with me for the rest of my life. Here's my coffee bar. And next we have my kitchen nook, guys. This is something that I'm really proud of. It's something that I always wanted in an apartment, was an area where I can sit, eat, read, do homework, but also in my living room. I got this dining table from World Market, same thing with the chairs from World Market. And like I said previously, it matches the coffee table really well. Sitting on the table, we got a Thai constellation, which is arguably my favorite plant. I cannot wait till she grows. I've had her for about 4 months. She is not growing. She is very dormant right now. And then we got some nice little floor mats. And I got a book sitting right here. And then behind the kitchen nook, we have this nice little stand with plants. I got this from IKEA a couple years back, a while back, almost 3 years back. I don't even know if they still sell it. This actually had a lot more plants, but like I said, they all died. And recently I had to throw away a plant yesterday because it was heavily infested with pets and it wasn't getting better. So I was like, I gotta get rid of that. But yeah, we've got a monstera cutting, some pothos. Probably gonna get more in the future, but yeah. All right, and now we're in my hallway. Sorry about the really bad yellow lighting. I do love yellow lighting, but I do need to change these light bulbs. I don't like them at all. But this is my hallway, I'll step aside. And one thing I really love is this long brick wall. It's really cool, it gives the space more character. But one thing in here that I really adore, that I use all the time, is my bookshelf, and it's my book collection. Reading to me has been something of a catalyst for my life, for my manhood. It feels like as if since I started reading, I've become a better person, a better man. And that's really important. Self-help is really important. And I don't even read self-help books. Most of the books I read is fantasy, but you learn a lot in these fantasy books. And I can't wait to show you guys my book collection. Let's go take a look. Yeah, so you can't see a lot of my books, but I'll run some B-roll of them. But a lot of different series that I like. I have the whole Game of Thrones series. I have the Will of the Many, Red Rising, Fourth Wing, Hunger Games, anything you could think of, and a lot of great books that are just by themselves. Yeah, I love reading, man. It's become something that is really needed in my life. And if you haven't read a book in a while, I definitely recommend it. It's been a great thing to have in my life. I'm not gonna even lie. But yeah, let's get into the next thing. Alrighty, next is my bedroom. As you can see, there's literally nothing in here, man. I have a couple lamps, a bed frame, nightstands, but that's pretty much it. This is one of those project rooms. We haven't done much with this space yet, but we plan on doing so. We did get a new bed frame and we did get new nightstands, but that's about it. This is a king size mattress. It's the most comfortable thing ever. We love it. We adore it. The bed frame is nice, besides the cats trying to scratch on it. But yeah, this is the bedroom. I just wanted to show you guys this. It's nothing crazy. We're working on it. We're gonna get it better. And next, guys, is my office. This is where I work. This is where I create. This is where I edit. This is where I do pretty much everything. I spend the most time in this room, and it's not done yet. As you can see, we painted the wall right here. Got some things sitting on the IKEA Hillis. And then I actually have this, you guys can't see it, it's not in frame right now, but I actually got this vintage cabinet for about $100. It goes for like $2K, but I'm so glad that I got that. This thing looks amazing. For some reason, it just reminds me of my grandmother who passed like 2 years ago. And me and her were like best friends, so I just had to have it. And for the price I got it at, I'm not mad either. My desk, it is a standing desk. This was actually gifted to me by a resident that lives in my building. They're great. A lot of the stuff in here came from residents that lived in this building, not gonna lie, including that cabinet, but this desk did come from one of the residents here. And then on my desk, I'm not gonna get super technical with you guys, but behind me is a 49-inch Samsung OLED monitor that I got probably a month ago, and I've been loving it. It's an ultra wide. As you can see, this thing is super long. I love it. And then on the wall right here, I have some prints that I printed out. This is gonna be a whole gallery wall, so we're in the process of doing that. And then I have this little Togo chair that I got on Amazon for like 80 bucks, and it's like a faux leather. Well, that's the office. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to thank you for watching. As you can see, there's a lot of things that need to be done in this space. There's a lot of things that I'm proud of. I know it was a longer video, but I wanted to get this loft tour out. It's so important to me, and people always are like, Cam, you should make a loft tour. Make a loft tour, make a loft tour. Finally did, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, please like and then comment what you would like to see next. What did you like about this video? Yeah, I would love to engage with you guys. And then if you haven't already, please subscribe. With that being said, once again, thank you for watching this tour, and you guys have a great day.